Hello all, welcome to another session in this course. This session is a continuation of the previous session where I covered the part 3 of HTML basics. Now we are in the part 4. As part of the part 4 of the HTML basics, first I am going to cover the different sizes of page headings in HTML. So, yesterday I have written this code, or in the previous session I have written this HTML code, right? I'll just clear out this particular text, and inside this body tags, I would like to create different sizes of page headings. In HTML, for creating the headings, we have to use H tags. H stands for heading. Okay? We have to use some tags known as H tags. There are different types of H tags starting from 1 to 6. H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. This many types of H tags are there. H stands for heading tags. Okay. H stands for heading. In HTML, we can use H tags that are heading tags. The variety of H tags or heading tags available are from H1 to H6. In this list, H1 is the biggest size heading. Largest or biggest size heading is biggest size heading. Okay. Whereas to keep going down, that is, if you in place of H1, if you use H2 tag, then the size of the H2 heading will be bit less than the size of the H1. And then H3 will be even more lesser in size, then lesser. H4 will be lesser than H3, H5 will be lesser in heading size than H4, H6 will be the least one. Okay. Lowest size heading. Here we will have the lowest size heading. Lowest size heading. Let me show you practically all these heading tags starting from H1 to H6. So here in this, inside the body tags, I would like to write the heading. I would like to write the headings by writing the H1 tag, and it will have the ending tag slash H1. In between that, whatever the heading text is there, you write that out. Okay. Playwright test automation made easy. Okay. Like this, I am writing one heading. Now copy this, paste like this 6 times. H1, all these are ones, right? I'll just change this to H2 tag so that you can see the difference of heading sizes. Then H3 tag, H3, then H4, H4, then H5, H5, H6, H6. If you go to any website, guys, you generally see the headings, right? For example, if you go to any websites, like for example, if I take you to this website, and if you go to this register page, where is the heading available? Register account is a heading. If you inspect this and see the HTML code of this particular heading, you see H1 tags are being used. Okay, whenever someone creates a web page and would like to provide a heading, they generally use H1 tags. So same thing I am doing here. Okay, I'm just demonstrating this heading tags, but there are different sizes of headings. Starting from H1 is the biggest size, H6 is the lowest. H2 is lesser than H1 in size, H3 is lesser than H2 in size, H4 heading is lesser than H3 in size, H5 heading size is less than H4 in size, H6 is lesser than H5 in size, and this is the least one. Okay, the lowest size heading is the H6. Now, since I have written all this stuff, now what I would like to do is I would like to save this HTML file, and where is this HTML file available? Under the C users, you can see the path, right? C users, Arunium downloads 3.html. Okay, that's the place location where this HTML file is available. I'll just open the browser and here browse the URL. C, what was the URL, guys? C colon slash users, under that Arunium username folder is Arunium folder, and then in my machine, right, that is downloads. Under that, under the downloads folder, we have this 3.html. This is the location where the file is available in my computer machine. Just browse it like this. The moment I browse that, you see the browser hand has understood this HTML code and rendered it in the form of headings here. The biggest size heading has come here. Then H2 size heading, H1 size heading is the biggest size, H2 size heading, which is lesser than the H1 size, H3 lesser than the H2 size, H4 lesser than the H3, H5 lesser than the H4, and H6 lesser than the H5. Okay. H6 is the lowest sized heading. So hope guys you got an idea like how to create different size of page headings, that is starting from H1 to H6 you have to use. Then now let's look into the paragraphs guys, okay? How to create paragraphs. When you are building a website page with the help of HTML, and in that page if you want to have some paragraphs, okay? Then how to do that? So what I will do here is I'll just go to Google or something and ask Google like I want okay, I want some like six paragraphs per, okay, getting started with finance topic. If I write like this and go to the AI mode, these days we are getting the AI mode, right? If you are getting that's okay, it will auto generate the paragraphs for you. See, there is auto generating some paragraphs, you see. These are first paragraph, second paragraph, third paragraph, fourth paragraph, and fifth paragraph, and finally sixth paragraph. Copy all these paragraphs, guys. I just want the data, guys, okay? It may be anything, any topic you take and just generate some paragraphs. So copy these paragraphs. There are six paragraphs, right? As it is, inside a body tag, just paste that paragraphs. Okay, just paste that paragraphs. If you want to organize it, you can even organize this. Okay, the second paragraph, right? Just do one thing. Okay, just organize like this if you want. Okay, this is also third paragraph is done. Now this is a fourth paragraph. Fourth paragraph is done. Then fifth paragraph, I'm organizing the fifth paragraph properly. Then sixth paragraph, I'm just writing the sixth paragraph. This is sixth one. Like that, how many paragraphs I created? I created six paragraphs here. Now if I save this and if I load this page, which is referring to this 3.html file where I'm writing this HTML code and all. Now refresh this. How many paragraphs are coming? We thought that there will be six paragraphs coming, but here only one paragraph came. Starting and last word is one loan. You see, starting your and last one is one loan. Okay, all the paragraphs got combined into single paragraph here. Okay, it's not even a paragraph actually. So what is the problem with HTML is if you don't specify this paragraphs in the tags, these things will not be considered as paragraphs. Rather, this highlighted text will be considered as a normal text. So, though the look and feel when you are writing this HTML code, though you are writing in the paragraph kind of format, but here in the output on the browser page, it's not displaying the paragraphs properly. So, how to do that? If you really want this particular thing to be displayed as a paragraph, okay, here gaps, spaces, nothing matters, guys. Okay, what matters is what tags you are providing matters. Okay, let's say for paragraphs, for creating the paragraphs, we have to use a tag known as p tag. What is the tag we have for paragraphs? P tag. P tag means paragraph tag. P stands for paragraph tag. Okay, paragraph tag. Whatever the text you want to display in the form of paragraph, right? Okay, just provide the p tag and end that with at the end of the paragraph you write /p. It doesn't matter in this HTML file, you have some gaps or spaces, doesn't matter. You see, you can give these things continuously, also not a problem. Like this, you can provide again starting tag of the paragraph, ending tag of the paragraph. Here, gaps and spaces doesn't matter in the HTML, guys. Whether you give the gaps or doesn't give the gaps doesn't matter. Here, /p outright. Again here, p, then end of the paragraph is /p. Whether you have the gaps or doesn't have the gaps doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, guys, /p. See here another p. These gaps will not be considered. Only the tags will be considered. According to the tags only, this text will be displayed as paragraphs on the web page. And here another paragraph p/p. Whether you give these gaps or not, okay, with or without gaps doesn't matter. Just starting the paragraph with the p tag and ending the paragraph with /p tag will be representing the paragraph. Now save this and go to the browser and just refresh, guys. You will get all the paragraph. This is the first paragraph. You want to increase the font, increase it a bit. You can see it properly. This is the first paragraph. This is the second paragraph. You see, before and after the paragraph, some gap will be given. Okay, on the web page. This is possible with the help of p tags. Without p tags, normal text is coming on the web page, but with p tags, the actual paragraphs got created. Okay, whether you format in while writing the HTML code in this file in a proper way or not doesn't matter. On the website page, if you want to get the proper paragraphs, you have to surround the text that you want to display on the website page in the paragraph with p and slash p tags. Okay, starting and ending or opening and closing paragraph tags. Then only the paragraph will be displayed on the website page. So hope guys you got an idea how to create the paragraphs on the web page. Now. Okay, so different sizes of page headings, creating a paragraph I covered here, right? So these are few things. Now we have many other stuff I need to cover, guys. I now have many other stuff I need to cover. So I'll be covering the other things in the next session. So see you in the next session, guys. Take care. Bye.